So apparently Vanessa got an iPhone.
Yeah, and now I get to play the movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's great.
Yeah, she has been playing nonstop since she got her iPhone. Unfortunately, I have yet to be able to play it. I have not played it once because our schedules have been crazy and out of whack. Holidays and, retail and television are quite busy during the holidays, especially from Thanksgiving on. This is the first time we've actually been in the same room at the same time since Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's been a crazy weekend and a crazy week at that, and now we have a little breather. I am sad that we didn't get to react to the Inner Geekdom match between Coy, Washington, Inman, and Cushing.
Yep.
And so we had to watch them separately since we didn't have time together. And I do want to say that that match was awesome. Like, from the beginning to end, it was just so much fun seeing them go head to head. And then the entrances, of course, me being a Harry Potter fan, I loved Rachel's entrance coming in, and the music. And then, of course, Inman, being that we love Doctor Who, him coming out as the fourth Doctor was great with the scarf and his sonic screwdriver, everything.
And that's the thing. It's like I literally watched the first half at work and listened to the second half on the way home. So I pushed it off as far as I could, and as soon as that window opened up for me to be able to watch it when I knew a reaction was not possible, then we finally watched it. But all in all, I hated it. Like, I hated watching it. I was shouting at the computer screen. I'm like, this isn't right. Like, I need to react to it. Like, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the match, but I hated watching.
I know, because I was
competing.
like, oh my god, this would have been a great moment for me to react to right now.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
And that's the thing. Is like, honestly, we've
gotten into this.
We hate doing it.
Yeah, we're in like this like motion of reacting and giving you guys our feedback to like everything that is the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
And so not being able to do that was kind of...
It sucked.
It did suck, but
it was a great match.
It was a great match and awesome to everybody that was involved to that. And then now I was saying I have freaking Jay's entrance glorious.
It's good, right? It reminds me of Christian.
Victorious.
Christian. And
good.
Sharon Stone. That bitch! Sharon Stone.
I was screaming. I was like, it's Sharon Stone. It's Sharon Stone.
Your mother knows Sharon Stone. Yeah, it was Sharon Stone, and unfortunately, that's what did it in. But good on Inman for that hell of a freaking perfect round. Although, yeah, he did end up missing on Lawrence. Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence? It's in the song. And then Roka was shouting that too. He's like, it's in the song. Party Man by Prince. Yeah, it's in the song too. Lawrence, that's how I knew it. But either way, he got so close to joining that perfect club.
So close, but it's still such a good game. Yep. But now that we are pressing forward onto the matches coming forth, I think that right now we've kind of simmered down until the spectacular happens. So we've got ourselves a match between Only Stupid Answers and the Wildberries.
But before that, we had Thad bringing out his contract and creating a new stipulation. And holy crap, so if Top 10 loses, out for a year.
I'm so excited to watch that match now with that
stipulation
there.
And I now even more like Team Action. Like I love Team Action. I love what they're doing, and I love that they get a chance to get a title shot. I think they deserve it. I really do.
No, they definitely deserve it, even though.
But at the same time, like Top 10 thinks I hate them. Like Nost. Every time I see Nost, or every time I see Roka, like they think I hate them. But it's not that I hate them. I just love Team Action so much that it just kind of overshadows everything. So I mean, it sucks. Like I don't want Top 10 to be gone for a year. I think once they got the podcast back and came back, that they've been killing it together. And granted, they fell short of hitting the above the line. They fell below the line. But even then, it's like I don't think they would have beat Above the Line as it was anyways. I don't think anybody would have beat them together. They're powerhouses.
No.
So with that, it's really hard. I don't know who you got from me in that situation, because I would love Team Action to get a title shot. I don't want Top 10 to break up either.
That's easy for me. Top 10.
That's like she's her favorite. Every time we see them, here's the one we like. I feel bad. I love them. But I love Team Action.
Team Action is a hell of a good shit talkers for sure, and that's what makes them so entertaining to watch, is because of the way that they present themselves in the Schmoedown.
Right.
But I'm a heroes person. I gotta go for top 10. So.
Oh man, I don't know. I'll probably figure out who I'm going for by the time we hit Spectacular.
But speaking of who do you got for this match coming up?
Okay, so I gotta go with my boys. Like, that's the thing is, I gotta go Wildberries, because Dewberry, like, he was technically like the first person other than Mark, but we've talked to Mark Ellis before, but he was technically like the first person I talked to when the first time we ever went to Collider. Yeah, I told him he was in
my fantasy league.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Yeah, you can actually see that in the vlog that we shot when we first went to Collider ever. But yeah, so I gotta go with my boy Dewberry, and I gotta go with the wild man Makuga. I love the two of them. And
they're just their banter between each other. They don't care. They're just in there. Let's do this. And I think that they are perfectly matched, like perfectly paired up with Only Stupid Answers. Right. Like. I'm so excited. It's
going to be good. So, definitely going for the Wildberries. I assume you're going for the Wildberries in this one as well. So, let's go ahead and progress forward into this
But whoever
match.
wins, it's still going to be a fun match.
No, I want the Wildberries to win. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, here we go.
Is that Tom?
Yep.
Wheels of the bus go round and round. That's a winner on this wheel.
Oh, my gosh.
Always is. I really do run this establishment.
All you really do is run your mouth.
Woo!
You really are an idiot.
It's bright in there.
An idiot means the greatest of fucking all time.
It is really bright in there.
What dictionary are you using?
For that print.
That's a thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
Listen, let's just get to the point. Let's just end this, okay? I want to finally shut you up. You know, I want to challenge you. And I tried to do that.
Me?
Yeah, because I tried to do that, and you kind of ran like a little whimpering cowering dog. You said Burnett, and Burnett
has wanted him for a while.
So I want you. Let's do this. You're spinning the wheel.
I got
In what aspect do you want to play?
You know, regular Schmoedown, Intergeekdom, whichever one. I just want to beat you and shut your mouth. You really are annoying.
Beat me.
I can beat your fashion sense. What is up with that hat?
Ever.
Where did you get this shirt?
What the hell are you two doing? Why is here? Who let y'all in here, and why are you touching the... Are you guys waiting the wheel?
Well, I run this place now, because
You have to run your mouth. Here's the problem. Daddy runs his mouth too much. I want to shut him up.
Okay.
Can I put him through a wall? There's chairs. I can hit him
Don't
with.
put him through any walls. You can beat still.
2018
He can't even read.
Is my new year.
All right.
I said I'm going to win a championship. Don't worry, I'll have one.
I've got an idea.
There's a championship.
I've got an idea. I've been thinking about this for a little bit.
You think too much.
I got an idea. What if I put the two of you in the spectacular?
Okay.
I'm already in the spectacular.
No. As competitors,
Tag team champions.
face to face.
One-on-one?
One-on-one.
Yeah,
The winner can take anyone from their faction. You get a #1 contender spot. Would you two play?
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Shut him up finally. I'm so willing to do this.
All right, I've got an idea.
It would be glorious. Let's do it.
It'll be the first ever
Yeah,
manageable
coining it.
at this year's spectacular.
Okay.
Winner gets anyone from their faction to a #1 contender spot.
I'm game with that.
Does that work?
It's a hell of a bargaining chip.
Just stop. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Focus.
Do you want to play this?
I'm just saying.
Are you down?
What day?
The spectacular.
What day is it? The 22nd?
It's the 22nd.
You are
It's got to be over quickly. I got the Doobie Bros concert.
All right. That's fine.
Who's still? Why are we even? How hot? What type
Will
of
you,
jobs?
will you sign a contract?
Yes.
I've got one right
Of
here.
course he
Damn
does.
contract.
Of course he does. It zooms in on the contract.
Let's do
It's
it.
like,
Let's see if you can read. This is going to be easy pickings. Or else the clowns you deal with are going to be involved in this.
Sign the paper.
Not even gonna read it, huh?
It looks legal. All right, guys.
That's how winners
All right.
Oh my God.
We're ready? You got a shake on it?
Nope.
I can't even go out the damn.
There's Ken in the back.
No way.
I don't blame you.
So good. Didn't even read the contract though. That's dangerous. Careful.
I know. There might be stipulations.
Yeah. There we go.
Look at, they're kind of like blending in. They've got a little like color spectrum going on here.
Color scheme matches.
Yeah.
Celebrity talent, Ken Knapsack, and Ken, we continue to keep rolling.
Great song from a great
Fred
musical
Durst.
time,
The
man.
crowd loves it.
Yeah, this is a fun
Move
time.
it,
here.
move
We're in a
out.
good mood,
Hands
Mark,
up,
because
hands
we've
down.
got
Back up,
four
back up.
fun guys.
What are
We're
you
going to
gonna
be
do
competing
now?
here
Fun
today.
guy.
It was the
It's
Undertaker's
plant-based,
entrance song for a while.
It's a very organic sense of humor they have, and also they might know a little bit about movie trivia.
Yep.
We have only stupid answers.
Yep.
With Sam
DJ
and
and
DJ.
Sam, yep.
Very, very
You
nice
go
guys.
Sam and DJ. I say DJ and Sam.
I feel like we're pitching a sitcom
Yeah.
with a Sam and a DJ. You got Sam Malone from Cheers,
Yeah.
right? You got DJ from Full House.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a full house here in the studio today when you talk about the excitement in the crowd, when you talk about my segue ability, and Only Stupid Answers' opponent today, a team whose merchandise is sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
Wildberries shirts popping up everywhere. Josh Makuga and Elliot the Mountain Dewberry.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we were waiting forever to find out who Josh Makuga's partner was. There was months of speculation. There was blogs. There was podcasts. People wondering. And we got the answer in round one of the Ultimate Schmoedown team tournament against Wolves of Steel. And it was Elliot Dewberry, who had single-handedly carried his former team, ETC, with Ricky, to 2 #1 contender matches. They came up short, Mark, but not in the hearts of fans. People loved them.
Yeah, you know, Elliot Dewberry winning the hand of Josh Makuga, who has now been spoken
He's like
for
all
on
afraid.
multiple fronts in his life. But Only Stupid
Don't touch
Answers
me now.
intrigues me because I feel like DJ and Sam might be able to complement each other's knowledge in movie trivia a little bit better. I look at Elliot and I look at Josh, and they might like each other a little bit too much because they have too similar of tastes in too similar of
It really depends
movies.
on how much
They
they
have
drink
the
before, too.
breadth of knowledge necessary to win a match. We're about to find out.
We're going to find out. Now, Only
Can
Stupid
either hurt
Answers,
you
Sam and DJ are
or-
great guys.
No, it
with,
really can only hurt
solid,
you.
Solid shows.
Get that glaze
Only
over
Stupid
your brain.
Answers is a great show. These are great guys. You've seen their work around town. But they had the test. They made their debut against Critically Acclaimed, which was very tough.
Yeah.
And they did take a loss, but it was a tough fight. Maybe even they surprised themselves, Only Stupid Answers did. But they're back. They lost that match, but again, the fans did.
And then we were the
respect
ones to
them and
beat them
grew with
next.
as well. Just
Critically
maybe not as
acclaimed.
much as the Wildberries with the
you
Wildberries
know
beer
that
drinking, joke cracking, bizarre post interviews, all those kind of things. But glad to have both teams here today.
Yeah, I mean, both teams come in, as Ken mentioned, at a 0-1 record, and like the first Rocky movie, Rocky loses, but in Rocky 2, he gets a win. God, I hope that's not one of the answers in our questions
Oh,
today.
yeah.
But Ken, we might have given away the ending of Rocky. We have no idea what's going to happen today, other than this, a guarantee from Mark and Ken and everybody here, the movie trivia spread on to you. Somebody is going to leave today with a win. It might happen in overtime.
And you know what? Josh Makuga needs a win. This would be his third team, and he has an overall record of 1-3 in team competitions. That's not good.
No,
Is
Yoda would
it
hate it.
bad? It's not good.
It's not good. And that's a quote that we hear from Josh Makuga a whole lot. And
Yeah.
now we're going to hear a little bit more from Josh Makuga, Elliot, DJ, and Sam. Here we go.
Hi, we are Only Stupid Answers.
Suck it. Can you still taste it? Wildberry! You know what that taste is. It's a wild berry and it's inside your mouth.
We were invited to come back to the Schmoedown, and we said yes. So that means we're back here, and we are also prepared.
Yeah, we have friends here and they wanted us to come on the show.
And we did a lot of studying.
We are 2 of the greatest competitors in the history of the Schmoedown.
Without question.
And together, we are the hands-down greatest team to ever grace this stage.
We are told that they have fans making their own merch. We have to make our merch for our fans, so we're feeling a little bit bummed about that.
But you know what we aren't?
Wildberries!
We are not the kind of people who give stupid answers.
No stupid
We
answers.
give right answers.
The right ones, the correct ones, the wild ones.
The winning ones.
We don't feel like we embarrassed ourselves last time, but this time we're out to murder some folks.
We're here for blood.
First blood.
When you've been wandering in the woods
drew
aimlessly,
first blood.
shitting
Is
your
that Rambo?
pants, looking for one
That
tiny
Rambo.
little morsel to eat so you can live another day.
You want a wild berry. Wildberries!
We're here for your blood, berries.
Suck it. That didn't.
That's why you had those?
I didn't know why I had him. I didn't know why I had him. I was going to see what happened, and it was underwhelming.
Look out, because you're about to fall into a thorn bush full of wild berries.
That's right! Wildberries coming straight for you, DJ and Sam. We think you're great guys with wonderful smiles, and I'm sure you're good at answering trivia questions.
Okay,
But you are
the
no
wild
match
thornberries.
for a thorn bush full of
God, those guys. I mean,
All right.
I almost don't want them to compete in movie trivia because just watching them bark at each other is such a... I get such a deep carnal pleasure out of it, watching it.
I mean, there's a lot of things to find pleasure in there. You have Makuga yelling Wildberries until his voice is hoarse, and DJ and Sam holding the mics for each other. It's very, very touching. These teams come in with some strengths. Elliot and Josh, action venture movies. If there's a bad boys question, Good Night Nurse. Elliot knows 2000s pretty well, and a lot of classics too. He's a well-rounded player. Sam and DJ, their strengths are just being happy to be here. It's going to be fun to see them out there. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready to... We have the tale of the tape. We have the interviews. I think all that's left is the carnage that's about to ensue.
That's right. It's time for the movie
Trivia Schmoedown. It's getting better at
To a finish.
Man, they are excited to be here.
Introducing first.
Yeah.
With a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat.
Vanessa's jam right here.
Sam.
Think of a little Vanessa doing kicks. Liu Kang style.
Friday Night Lights.
Dude, I was a bum.
Look at that brotherhood there.
Nobody wanted to play me on the playground and be like, you just want to do that Mortal Kombat.
Vader,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan from New Hope.
Everyone's playing with Barbies and us is kicking their ass like freaking Kano. Sonya, give me a break.
Except maybe by another loss.
Yeah, right.
Ear to ear.
Opponents. Representing ridiculousness. With a record of 0 wins
Chicka wow wow,
and
chicka
1
wow wow.
defeat. Elliot, the mountain.
There you go.
And the
That fireball again.
man,
We should have taken a picture with the fireball last time we were there during our match.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think anybody could keep up with Makuga on a dance floor or drinking, but Elliot Doomsday are determined to do both.
Whoa, that ain't your daddy's apple juice. Right
It
there.
might be Grandpa's, though.
You know, I gotta say, watching Makuga dance, I recently had the pleasure of seeing one John Makuga do something called a chair dance, and now I understand where Josh Makuga
He comes back, the music picks up.
Here's his daddy's name, and he's gonna honor the Makuga legacy.
Yeah, Elliot.
And look, even the only stupid answer guys get
Is Elliot wearing a sriracha shirt?
All right, now, why don't you go ahead and sit down?
It looks like it.
Thank you for your time.
Mix that with that fireball, you got a sriracha ball.
Fireball. Please, kids, keep
With
the amount
fire.
of shots of fireball you take in any given weekend to under 10.
Yeah.
Please be stupid responsibly.
And only stupid answers and Wildberries.
I had a bad experience with Goldschlager, so no fireball for me.
Berries? So if you're gonna like
Everybody.
Sir.
berries.
Okay.
All right, well, we can go with that. So only stupid answers going up against WBs.
Gotcha.
In round 1, you're going to hear 8 questions.
Well, berries!
That's right, what he said.
Sounds like an affirmative. Only stupid answers. Are you ready to compete?
We're just here to have fun.
All right. Well,
for dude S.
if they're ready, you're ready, I'm ready, then
We're ready.
let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
Here we go, round number 1, 8 questions coming in.
Animated movies is the first category. These are movies that are not live action, but in fact drawn. And your question is, Mufasa was trampled by a stampede of what kind of animals in the movie The Lion King? What? Maybe one of the most emotional.
Why can't I think of some?
Doesn't sound very happy for a cartoon.
No,
It's quite depressing.
Pull on
I
string.
don't remember what the names are called.
5,
Especially during World of Color.
3,
Oh,
2,
it's heartbreaking.
and 1. Looking for answers from Josh Makuga.
That'd be wildebeests?
we can accept wildebeest
Yep.
because it is the right answer.
Yes.
Well done,
Yep.
Josh. Making your dad proud.
Oh, wow,
All right,
boys.
we got DJ.
That ain't true.
Also,
I couldn't
wildebeest, unsure
remember
about
the
spelling.
name.
Josh McCook actually didn't have it
Wildebeest.
right either. I don't believe. Maybe he did. So we
I don't know
will
what the
accept
names
that.
were.
Accept that.
That
Girl, you need to
attempted
play
an
the
answer. We are
Sega
not a
game
spelling
more.
bee.
I know I
All
do.
right, Elliot.
Wildebeests.
Yes.
Wildebeest.
Correct.
Yes.
enough?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. All right, Sam.
Beast. Wildebeests with a drawing.
We're gonna accept
We're
that.
gonna accept
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, right.
Wildebeest.
It's a wild
right.
start.
All
You guys ever
right.
had a hot
Wildebeest.
Wildberry pie? Delicious.
I don't know how to spell it either.
Keep it family
I've
friendly.
never had
Keep
to
it
have to
friendly,
spell
family
Wildebeest.
friendly. All right, 2-2 is the score. Question 2, category is comedies. What was the name of the California town where Bill and Ted were from in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Filmed in
The
Phoenix.
guitar player that they wanted to get for their band.
Yeah.
Chance he's
Yeah.
a pretty famous gentleman. If you care to take
Some of it, majority of it.
Levi.
You're breaking my heart here.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. DJ.
Ooh, I don't know. I thought I'd give a good call. Try and say Los Angeles.
I mean, that's
a suburb.
No,
Big town.
big town. Big town. Elliot.
I mean, you know.
Home of Raging Waters Water Park, San Dimas.
That is
San Dimas
it.
football
San
rules.
Dimas.
San Dimas High School football
San
rules.
Dimas as well.
All right.
San Dimas football rules.
All right, 4-3.
I think Josh McCouga kind of showed his hand there. He kind of tipped what his answer was going to be when his partner answered correctly, and now Wildberries have opened up a 4-3 lead
4-3 lead.
on Only Stupid
Huge.
Answers. Your
Call the
next
game. We won.
movie trivia question comes from the category of drama.
Every time we drive to Collider, we pass it the sign,
question
and I'm like, San Dimas.
Who plays Leonardo DiCaprio's partner cop in Shutter Island? Shutter Island.
One of McCouga's fan. Yes, looking for the actor's name. Yes.
Yeah, at some point, we're going to have to write down an answer.
Good movie.
Write it down because I'm going to need an answer.
Good
soon.
song at the end,
He
too.
goes from
In 5,
left to right.
Max Richter,
Sally Rice.
I believe.
2, and 1. McCouga
Mixed
pen
in with
down.
this
I don't know how to spell his
simple
last name.
earth.
All right, starting with Elliot.
Mark Ruffalo.
You got it. That's a point. Sam.
Mark Ruffalo?
Look at that. That's a point.
Ruffalo.
Josh McCouga.
Michael Stuhlbarg.
I don't know who that is, but it's not
He's a
right.
great actor.
He's a tremendous actor. To be
DJ.
fair. Mark Ruffalo.
All right. Tie game.
There's a
Tie game.
Good twist. Great
Fourth
movie.
question coming in here. Fourth question
the
coming
twist?
in.
Coming in
What
hot,
they-
as somebody would say.
Category comic book movies. Who plays Peggy Carter, love interest to Steve Rogers in Captain America: The First
See, I always just
Avenger?
call her Peggy Carter.
Oh, Cap.
I am really
Oh, they're looking for
impressed with that
her.
movie the more I watch.
Really?
Shoot.
I always just call
I
her
have
Peggy
her-
Carter.
damn it.
Cheeseball, and you made him into one of the great
5,
superheroes in modern
4,
cinema.
Can you
Are
repeat the
doing
question?
countdown just to cut me off?
I'm gonna
One
hit
I
myself.
am.
Damn
Sam.
it.
Haley Atwell.
Yes,
That's correct.
damn
Good
it.
point.
That's a big get.
Josh McCouga.
That'd be the stunning Haley Atwell.
That is correct.
Complimentary.
Haley Atwell as well, and
That
her
is-
show was pretty good too.
Show was
like
good
it.
too. Elliot.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Holy stupid
I always just call it Peggy Carter.
All right.
That's right. We are learning that Only Stupid Answers knows a whole lot about answering questions correctly. Their spelling. We'll talk
Not
to
so
DJ
much,
about
yeah.
that. My God, clean that up. And here we go to your next movie category, action adventure movies. And your question is simple: who directed the film Face Off?
I didn't know that film had a director.
Sure did.
Allowed to see this
I don't know the
movie,
director.
or did your parents
I
prohibit
did.
it?
I worked in a movie theater when this came out.
Did
so
you
I
get a
saw
pin
that.
for it or anything?
5,
You could tell by all the doves.
3, 2, and a 1. Need some pens
Oh, it's
down.
what's his name that
and
did
we
Mission
are
Impossible
looking for
2?
answers,
Yes.
starting with Josh.
I don't remember his name.
John Cassavetes?
No.
No. But I mean, you do. I mean, that's nice that you pulled that name out of your brain.
Half right.
DJ.
Half right.
John Woo?
John Woo's
There it
right.
goes.
Good times, man.
Elliot.
Jerry
That name.
Bruckheimer.
I mean, you know, that's not a bad guess.
That's a wild answer. and I like it.
Sam.
Nick Cage.
I mean, essentially.
Feels like classic answer.
Feels right.
How was he not the director of that movie?
The doves.
Classic.
All right.
God.
Guys, we've got
I love
your sixth
Face Off.
question here in the first round. Category is sports movies. Movies
Yes.
about sports. Who plays the California Angels manager George Knox in 1994's Angels
Thank
in
you.
the Outfield?
Thank you. Finally.
I don't know.
Sports
the
movie
name.
I know.
don't remember his name.
I could have told you, Mr. Knox,
Love this
Mr. Knox, we got one.
Love Angels.
All right.
Love outfield.
Looking for answers in
I love that
5, 4,
Josie's on a vacation far
3,
away.
2, and
We're gonna talk
1. DJ Wildridge.
Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah.
I'm pulling decades back and I'm probably wrong. Danny Glover?
No, you're right.
Nailed
Nailed
it. Nailed it from
Good.
way back.
Up 9-6 there, and Elliot.
Danny Glover.
There you
thanks,
go.
9-7. Sam.
Danny Glover.
Look at
Uh-huh.
that. 10-7, Makuga.
I was corrected. He is not related to Donald Glover. It's Danny Glover.
That is correct.
Good job. All 4 of you guys made me very happy.
10-8. All right, pretty fantastic there. 7th
Tony
question
Danza's in it, Matthew McConaughey, Adrian Brody.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Huge
is
cast.
Your next category.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Your question is, War of the Worlds
Ugh.
was the second science fiction collaboration between Steven Spielberg and Tom Cruise. What was the first?
That's a good question.
I
like that
I've
question.
enjoyed this first round
Yes,
thus
it's
far.
good stuff.
It's been competitive.
Not my blood.
The questions. I have
Not my blood.
Brenta Ice Water.
Ooh, you order those trenches. 5, 4, 3, 2, and Mark is a bladder of an elephant 1.
What?
Elliot.
Unnecessary comment.
Minority Report.
That is
I know
correct
it's
for
Minority
points.
Does he
Report.
report the man?
Yeah.
Yeah, report the man.
Drew Squiggles.
You know what?
I didn't want to say Minority Report.
As good as some other people have
Squiggles,
answered.
great movie.
Yeah.
It's a
I
solid
want to
Josh
put
McCool.
only
I
stupid
said it with
answer.
it.
There you go. Report the man.
DJ. Oh my gosh, a 2-point
I was gonna
lead
say- I
going
was
into the
gonna say
final
report
question.
the- got it.
DJ
I was
and
gonna
Sam,
say
once
report
again,
the man
maybe
because he's
surprising
minority,
himself,
but that
or
would-
this is the
I get
game
it.
they've
I
played.
know where you were going from.
8th
That would not
and
been
final
well.
question is
Very well.
90s movies.
These are movies that
Wasn't a
came
big fan
out
of either
in
of
the
those
19
movies.
or 1890s.
Who plays
Minority Report.
Virgil Earp.
It's very
in
great.
Tombstone. Tombstone or Tom B. Stone.
Come on. Oh, damn.
what you
No.
say.
Yeah. No.
Maybe one of the funniest
Tom
things I've heard all
Beastone.
week.
Yeah.
You ever have a good Tombstone pizza?
Yes.
I do. That's
Yeah.
why.
When I was a
have
kid.
also
Now they suck.
5, 4.
Then Frechetta came in.
Who's
He
Virgil?
blew him out of the water.
Who's Virgil?
And 1. Mama
Who's
Celeste is
Virgil?
Still the best
Not
Brian
Wyatt.
and Sam.
Nah,
I
I've
don't
never
know
seen
who
this
Virgil
movie.
is.
Someone, Kurt Russell.
What?
He's in it, but no.
Wow.
He's Wyatt.
Josh
Me?
McCouga.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
That is correct for a
Got
point.
the-
Give him a point.
Sam
DJ.
Elliott.
I also just went with somebody that was in the movie, Val Kilmer.
No, incorrect.
If you
But
go
he's
to
there,
Arizona,
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Double berry. Double dose of berry.
and all of our promotional stuff for Town
Wildberries.
Tombstone, it's
Alright,
all
drama
Kurt
we've
Russell.
had
Yeah, Kurt
already in
Russell's
the
all
first
over all
round.
He's
the
all over
tombstones.
the
Just wonder
tombstone
if
posters, like all the
Wildberries, as we
billboards
see
when you're
so
walking
many
on the
times
freeway,
in
or
sports,
walking on the freeway,
expended
and driving
so
on the
much energy
freeway.
getting that comeback
It's
to
Kurt
try to
Russell.
get
Yeah,
around.
he
Once
should
they have
get
anything
on
left
that
in the
and
tank
get
after
his
that
monies.
exciting pre-game
Yeah.
interview, after all of the pre-game frivolity, can they hang in there for
Yeah.
2 more rounds against Only Stupid Answers, who really came to play?
Well, and we saw Only Stupid Answers do this against Critically Acclaimed. You thought they were overmatched. Critically Acclaimed is a great team, and then they just hung in there.
11-11.
Maybe had a
I
chance
like
to
those
win
numbers.
that game. So we're seeing Sam and DJ show that they absolutely have a lot of pop culture movie trivia knowledge.
We'll see how that fares in round 2, which is known affectionately by some as the wheel round. In this
Wildberry wheel.
round, the wheel is going to come out. It's very heavy. That's why it costs.
Defer.
They're going to defer, and Only Stupid Answers is going to spin their first attempt. DJ or Sam, grab that wheel and give it a big spin.
DJ Wolf.
He said grab that
All
wheel
right,
because it
spin
was
on
on the wheel.
there.
Good
He's
wing
got
spin
some
on
reach.
DJ.
And
This one.
Ron Howard, if
Yeah.
you want to keep it,
We're taking our. We're
We're-
spinning again.
Spin
If I
again,
recall,
spin
one of them
again.
before
Give a
was
good spin for your
Kevin
second
Bacon,
go
Bill
around.
Paxton
That's a good spin right
question too.
there. Good one. Spin his head, Mark.
They
Spin his
did
be
head.
tough.
Ron Howard.
Did
They
not rock
hated
one
Willow.
pound.
Fantasy sci-fi.
And I'm gonna get it. 6 questions. 6 questions in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Here you go, boys. I will be asking your questions. Remember, you do have multiple choice.
Ken, why don't you ask them the questions?
Sounds like a plan. Coster, is that okay?
Oh, he's back. Welcome.
Right. Question 1. Who played a warrior on horseback in A Fantastical Land in 2002, a doctor exploring space in 2009, and an enforcer of the peace in 2012? Looking for the actor's name.
3 different
Carl Urban?
movie roles.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Do we get multiple choice?
If you'd like it, you can.
Now, yeah, when you request multiple choice, the value of the question goes from 2 points to 1 point.
Yep.
So
Yeah. It's the enforcer that
Lord.
got me there.
What would this,
Lord of the
I know
Rings.
Lord of the Rings and then
Hey,
Star
Carl
Trek.
Urban,
Judge
but-
Dredd.
Sam
Judge
Worthington,
Dredd, there you go.
C.
That's what
Guy
got me
Pearce,
there.
D. Hugo Weaving.
Carl Urban.
That is correct for a point. The 2 towers,
Correct.
Mayor, Star Trek, Dr. McCoy, and Dredd as Judge Dredd. Question
That was a good
2.
question, though.
In
That is
the
a good
aforementioned Minority Report, Who plays U.S. Department of Justice agent Danny Whitworth?
Oh,
chasing after Tom Cruise
Colin
for the first
Farrell?
half
That
of
one.
the film.
Always. Colin Farrell.
That's correct for 2 points.
He's up there.
All right, putting some space between them and the berries.
I'd like to point out something. The name of their team is very misleading.
Right.
Your team name is Dead On.
Question 3, guys. Question 3. Who played Senator Bail Organa in the Star Wars
Jimmy
prequels
Smits.
and Rogue One?
You still have Star Wars, bro?
Jimmy Smits.
That's correct. 2 more points.
Wow, okay.
All right. 4th question.
Nero
Remember, you have
in
6.
Sons of
4th
Anarchy.
question. What actor, who also played a villain in the Die Hard franchise, plays Brom, a former dragon rider and Aragorn's mentor in Aragon?
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
That's correct for 2
I love
points.
Aragon.
They actually
It was
saw
Star Wars
Aragon.
with dragons.
They
Look
saw
at that.
Aragon.
Look at that. 5th question coming in. What form does Harry's Patronus charm take in the Harry Potter franchise?
Stag.
Stag?
A stag.
Steve?
A stag?
That's correct.
Stag?
2 more points. Put the pressure
What's a
on.
steed?
Look at
A
this.
horse?
A horse.
All
Yeah,
right,
stag.
guys. All right, guys.
It's a deer.
Who played?
Wildberries aren't happy.
Who played the robot Andrew in Bicentennial Man?
Jude Law.
Robert Williams.
Whoa!
Oh, damn, yeah, I went AI.
Yeah, you went. Yeah, I was like, wait.
Robin.
Right, yeah, Robin.
Damn, yeah.
I was like,
I can't
Jude
accept
Law
that.
wasn't
I
in
can't accept
No,
that
you're
as
right.
well.
That was jumping the gun.
Yeah, you were.
AI.
Okay.
We got Bicentennial.
Yo,
Man.
Yeah.
That's what
2 more points.
We're done.
2 more
No, it's
points.
up there.
Wow.
We
man.
are in dangerous territory here. We're in
Listen, if the
TKO
Wildberries were
territory.
in fact the Dingleberries,
He's in the cover.
we would challenge that.
But you're not. A butthole you do not live in.
I'm gonna allow it. You can
Oliver
challenge
Platt's
if you
so good in
want, but
Bicentennial Man.
I hope you spin like the
Love
wild
you
berries
guys.
they go.
Right now it's a 22-11 lead, and
Yeah.
I only stupid answer taking full advantage of the deferment of the berries to
Right.
let them spin first. Now they've constructed an 11-point lead, and the berries have some work in front of them. Go ahead and have a spin if that's their wheel.
Technically in TKO territory right here. TKO territory.
Wildberries needs a little fuel. Needs
right.
a little fuel.
Fuel for the fire.
Needs a little fuel.
Elliot, with the only partner that's ever truly been loyal to him.
There
That's
you
what
go.
he's
That's
going with.
Spin
one of
is
the best
in.
rotations I've ever seen in the game, Mark.
Good move, straight fastball.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Oh,
Thank God.
What do they want?
Yes,
Will Smith
Yep.
sports movies.
Yes.
We know
Yeah,
Josh McCool.
that's more
How does
McCouga.
Elliot Dewberry feel about
We're gonna do it.
sports
We're
movies?
gonna do it.
They're
Who
gonna
got
do
Donald?
it their fate.
Donald Danny
There we
Glover.
go.
Rise in sports movies. 6 questions for you guys, administered by the great Mark Ellis.
Oh, you're too kind, but
Yeah.
dead on as well.
Averaged 8.2 points in 12 minutes average action in his junior high basketball team.
What?
Actually accurate. After I survived getting cut in 6th grade, your question
Sports
is
lingo.
Yeah.
the world of sports.
Sports references.
Who plays Charles S. Howard, the owner of Seabiscuit, in the movie Seabiscuit?
Some white dude.
Martin Sheen.
No.
Champion.
That's going to be my answer forever. Kevin Costner.
Wow.
Kevin Costner.
That's gonna need
Yeah,
an
multiple choice.
Okay.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A. Jeff Bridges, B. Chris Cooper, C. Tobey Maguire?
I know Tobey
or
Maguire's
D.
in
Tom
there, but I
Hanks?
don't think he writes the.
Say Chris Cooper.
Answer.
I can say Jeff Bridges.
Bridges.
Give him a point.
That's correct.
Give
Good
him a
point.
point.
All right, 10
I know
points.
that movie pretty well.
Still in dangerous territory. Don't forget steals are possible. That could lead to some problems. All right, question 2.
Your next question in sports. In the film Major League 2,
Oh, are you kidding me?
I can do it.
Major League. That's not even a sports movie. It's a travesty to film.
It is? What?
in the film Major League 2,
Uh-huh.
the ALCS pits the Cleveland Indians
I've only seen the
against
first
which
Major League.
American League Central team?
Yankees?
Central formed in the mid-90s. Expansion
Yankees?
baseball.
Because that's
The
where
Cubs.
American
The Yankees.
David,
the Mets.
what's his name is?
I've never seen the second one. I don't know.
We
I'm
need
gonna
some
say
2
Yankees.
pointers. We need some
Okay,
2 pointers.
we
All
need
right,
an
I need
answer.
an answer.
I don't know if they're
All right.
national or American, but
4, 3.
Let's go multiple choice.
All right, your options are. They clearly don't know the
No, they don't.
the American League Central. Is it
Does
A,
David
the
Keith
Chicago
is in it?
White Sox, B, the Detroit Tigers,
It's the White
C,
Sox.
the Kansas City Royals, or D, the Minnesota Twins?
it's the White Sox.
I'm gonna go.
It's the White
I want
Sox.
to say the Twins, but I don't think that's right. I'm gonna say the Twins. Minnesota Twins.
You are incorrect.
Incorrect
And
for
now
a steal.
Because David Keith leaves them and goes to the White Sox.
Your options are: is it A, the Chicago White Sox, B, the Detroit Tigers, C, the Kansas City Royals, or D, the Minnesota Twins?
Detroit Tigers.
That is
Incorrect.
also incorrect.
No,
for the
that is the-
Chicago White Sox.
The Pale Hose.
I'm gonna say Detroit Tigers are the
Jack
team
Parkman
that
was big in
Kevin
there.
Costner plays for in the love for the game, or in love
but
with
they
the
are
game.
still
For the love of the
within
game?
Yeah, for the
a,
love of
out of they're in
that
that
one.
TKO range right
Yeah.
now. They could survive if the score stays.
I know
the
that
same.
one.
But the third question's coming.
And if
Because
only
it's
stupid
Kevin.
answers
Doesn't
isn't
steal. Yeah.
allowed any more steals. Your next question in sports: who directed
David
the
Keith and Keith did.
2015 film Southpaw?
Anti-Fuqua?
Antoine Fuqua?
Antoine-Fuqua? I don't know, that sounds right.
Bleep that out.
A family.
I want to say Anti-Fuqua.
Bleep that out there. Just cut to DJ and Sam's face during that moment.
Use the cough button in radio.
Yeah, we're gonna answer in 5, 4, 3.
Antoine Fuqua?
That's correct for 2
Wow.
points.
That's a huge
Big answer there. Big
Bucket.
answer
For me, it
there.
would have just shot in the dark. I have
We
no
move
clue.
on to your next question in sports movies. What was the name of the football team made up of prisoners in both the 1974 and 2005 versions of The Longest Yard?
I don't know what the team was.
The team.
Yeah. Dewberry's like,
I
damn
said
it, sports movies.
Gonna need an answer soon in a 5, a 4.
Multiple choice.
All right.
All right. Football team made up of prisoners. Is it A, the Wrecking Crew, B, the
See, I was
Breakers,
say Gridiron
C,
Gang, but
Mean
that just,
Machine,
I feel
or
like
D,
that was a
Gridiron
movie,
Gang?
right?
D.
Could be any of them, but the one that
An
came to mind
answer
was
in-
D.
Wrecking Crew?
Incorrect. Stupid answers? Only stupid answers.
Gridiron Gang.
Nope, incorrect. We're looking for Mean Machine. Mean Machine, since the
Really?
score stays the same. Fifth
Two
question.
more.
It's
Really
still
cleaned up those,
uphill battle for the
You didn't know
Wildberries,
Top
which
boy.
some would say
sports
something they
questions.
used
Now
to
they're
here,
digging in for like the
but,
more deep
here we go.
cuts.
Their
Yeah.
whole life
It's
has
tough.
been hard. These
Yes.
last two questions are no different.
Eventually
Maybe they'll
Penultimate
get to ours.
question.
I was going to say,
in more
eventually
sports
that will
movies.
end up being that.
Yeah, the
Penultimate
annexation of
question.
Puerto Rico was an impossible
Means second to
question.
last.
We
Got
just
two
happen
more
to know.
questions.
Because you know and love that movie. It all
You're
comes
gonna
down
get two more,
to
and the first
watching
Watching
the
out.
movie and
We'll take both.
Who
retaining
played
information.
Will Ferrell and John Heater's ice skating coach in the film Blades of Glory?
Pam. No.
That's correct for 2
Yeah,
points.
it was Craig T. Nelson.
All right.
Coach.
2
It
points.
was Coach.
They needed a 2-point
I was
answer
thinking,
marker.
never mind,
Final
yeah.
one coming down.
And you know, if they get this last 2-pointer right off the bat, I think that only stupid answers might start feeling a little less confident going into round 3. Here's your question.
I don't know.
What's the name
I don't know.
of the Miami Dolphins mascot that was stolen
Snowflake.
from Ace
Snowflake.
Ventura Pet Detective?
The answer's not.
I am the Dolphins trainer. Snowflake is the name of the Dolphin.
That's
That
correct.
is
2 points. 2 points.
Finkel and Einhorn.
Finkel and
Einhorn and
Right.
Finkel.
Races out.
It sounded like McCook even dropped the deleted scene in there.
And Mark Duper and Mark Clayton. God, they were great
Quote.
in the 80s. And these two teams are playing pretty great as we go into
Laces
round
out.
3.
Damn.
Here's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. Each team is going to give
10, 15.
Nice.
5, 10,
Multiples.
10, 15. All right,
Real
5,
good.
10, 15. All right, guys. So Wildberries, you are going to go first. Mark Ellis will be asking you the questions here. Your first number was number 5. Number 5, take it away.
That corresponds up here at our answer desk to the world of animated movies. Animated movies, not live action, but drawn. Elliot, Josh, who's feeling confident in an animated
take it.
movie?
I'll take it.
All
Yeah.
right, Elliot's got it.
Right? Your 2-point question is: what is the name of the princess in the Disney classic Sleeping Beauty?
Aurora.
Aurora.
That's
Yeah.
correct for 2 points. Look
There you
at
go,
that.
Dewberry.
Look at
Look at
that.
that.
Look at
Great
that.
strategy
Alias name.
employed there.
I've never seen a young
Never
man so
knew.
happy to have not gotten a question right.
She goes by that when she
So
lives
Josh,
with the
onus is
fairies.
now on you because if you get this question right, it's worth
That's why I like
3
Dewberry.
points,
He's more like
meaning
us
the wild
and what he
berries or
knows.
the berries as
Yeah.
you wish
The
to be
kids'
called,
movies and
are you
animation.
believed?
No, I'm saying when you refer to us as teammates, we're saying like he's a berry, he's a berry. But
Oh.
together we are wild berries.
Okay, that's
Orange
cute.
is not wild and orange.
The 3-point question
That's cute.
that is aimed at Josh McCouga, who represents Team Wildebeest, is
What category here?
the world of biotech.
Oh, look at that.
Biopics.
And your question is, Nick Nolte and Susan Sarandon star as the O'Downs, a couple who are trying to find a cure for their son's disease. In what 1992? Sorry, I saw the look on Josh's face.
Wow.
I'll read the question again because I started.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte and Susan Sarandon star as the O'Downs. They are a couple trying to find a cure for their son's disease. In what 1992?
I was thinking Powder, but that's not Susan Sarandon or Nick Nolte, so never mind. And he's, yeah, never mind.
Alrighty,
I think that movie came out later too.
Counting down here.
Me.
I know it's not. I'm just gonna say Prince of Tides because I know Nick Nolte's in that.
It's a hell of a guess. It is incorrect. We're looking for Lorenzo's Oil.
A classic. And
It's
not
for
classic.
Mother of Dragons.
Lorenzo's Oil. Josh McCouga letting down his entire city, but he has a chance to reclaim some glory if
That's right.
him
Let's get that
and
5-pointer.
Elliot, who are allowed to commiserate with each other in the 5-point question, can nail it here and put the onus back on Only Stupid Answers. If the Wildberries miss this question, then Only Stupid Answers will have achieved their first victory in the movie trivia Schmoedown. You chose number 15, and that corresponds up here at our desk. The movie quotes.
Farts.
Farts.
Movie quotes. That was a quote from Caddyshack. And your quote.
Baxter's over here giving me the choke sign. This is some BS.
Freaking out.
What, were you like measuring your collar for a jacket? What is this?
Alright.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, children, the question for 5 points in the area of movie quotes is, in which 1970s thriller
Fart.
does the villain repeatedly ask, is it safe?
Alright. Question is out. Elliot is thinking. I don't even think Josh
thriller does the villain
knows what the
repeatedly ask,
70s
is it
are.
safe?
The way he dresses.
Yeah. You're coming down towards the end here. We're going to need an answer soon.
Fuck.
In 5.
Can you repeat the question?
Alright.
You certainly
You
are allowed
have
to use one
2
of those.
of your JT rules left.
Your question is, in what 70s thriller does the villain repeatedly ask, is it safe?
Question's been asked a second time here. Jackets are not helping him now, but he will.
I don't know. I can't. I'm digging through and I'm looking for
4,
crap.
3.
I can't find
One more
it.
time, repeat the question.
Alright, that's right. You have 1 remaining.
Your question is, in which 70s thriller does the villain repeatedly ask, is it safe?
Alright, count down
They're not even listening when I repeat the
here.
question.
Answer.
Really?
Gold.
That's a good strategy.
Alright, in a 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can you repeat the question?
Alright, they have used their final JTE rule. Mark, please.
Not sure which part of the question you're not hearing clearly. In which 70s thriller does the villain repeatedly ask, is it safe?
Alright, that is it. They're out of JTE
Safe.
rules. Sorry, going to need to give us an
They
answer.
live?
In 5, 4,
Sure.
3,
I have no idea.
It's 80s, but
We're gonna go with
The Thing?
That is incorrect.
And your winner with a final score of 22-20, Sam, DJ, Only Stupid Answers, looking for Marathon Man, Marathon Man,
Marathon Man with Dustin Hoffman, huh? Roy Scheider.
Absolutely, Mark.
I don't remember that. Or that movie at all. Other than those 2 actors in it. And the torture scene.
From Only Stupid Answers. I won't say anything bad about Wildberries' performance. They came up short at the end, but they were there in the beginning of the game. They kept pace. and they had that great come from behind to tie it at 11, but then they just got too far behind.
That's right. Wildberries doing what we asked them to do here, and what all the fans love them for is being great entertainers. Maybe not the best.
Although I like the other song a little
They
bit more.
certainly got their share of answers correctly. I think that this match is not about a failure on the part
There's
of the
more than one
Wildberries.
song in Mortal
It's
Kombat?
Well, this
more
is like the
about
theme
how
song,
successful
and then they
Only
had like
Stupid
that other
Answers
song where it was like
Right.
them doing
People are
let's
gonna be
dance,
asking
you
them to
know,
change
and
their
there's like a whole
team
bunch of
name,
people on
but
the
I think
people that
Only
are going to
Stupid
save the
Answers is
world.
now
Oh,
really
like
a
techno
parody
mix?
Yeah.
moniker because
Yeah.
they know
I like
a lot
that.
about movie
Yeah,
trivia.
absolutely. I'm being pelted here by plush dolls and wigs. Josh Buku's destroying things backstage. Now he's dressed as Captain Phasma, one of the characters in the upcoming Last Jedi movie, or it might be out. I don't know anymore.
Send him to the trash.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get them backstage right now. We have a special interviewer today. It is Ms. Perry Nemiroff.
Perry.
Hey guys, so happy to be back on Schmoedown and pretty damn happy to be standing next to the winners right now. We have only stupid answers here. Guys, I'll be honest, I didn't have all that much faith in you because you know, I know they know their stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm with everybody now that I think you need to change your team name.
We watch a lot of sci-fi and fantasy movies. What can we say?
That was pure luck. That will never happen again. I'm going to just say that right now for the record. Never happen again.
So only 0 confidence, maybe. Give
Hey,
yourselves a little credit here. Come
Listen,
on.
sometimes things work out. Sometimes things.
Sometimes things work out, yeah. Sometimes it works.
So what do you think happened to them? I think I'm blaming the fireball. I mean, the second you start swigging fireball, I feel like everything just goes downhill, no?
They did crush a lot of fireball during that show.
I mean, even before they came out, you should. It's unhealthy. They should get some counseling about it.
Major League 2 is also not fair to put into any quiz. That's not fair.
I think it is. It was theatrically released.
What were you guys thinking after you got through round 2?
You've
You had
got
such a
no
big lead?
marbles.
Were you sitting there like, oh, we got it in the
Levels.
bag. This is ours.
This has happened a lot where we get like a really good lead and then all of a sudden...
I just quoted Major League 2.
Underneath us, we don't.
Can anybody at Collider do that?
Yeah, we had a lead for a second in the first round too, with the, and then it, you know, so you don't know. The point is you don't know.
No.
Well, the point is, it's a more exciting win when you kind of keep it neck and neck for a little while, and then you pull away and you can enjoy it. Eh?
Yeah.
All right, so now that you have no confidence going into your next match,
Yes.
who are you going to take on?
Do we get to choose?
Yeah, do we
Call someone out. Go for it. Go crazy. You guys are the winners.
James Cameron. You better watch out, man. Coming for you. Or do we just pick so?
Don't worry, I can make that happen.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, get Jimmy on the phone.
Yeah. James Cameron, only stupid answers is coming for you.
Can't answer any questions about your movies. It's not fair.
Cheating, man.
That
Come on,
sounds
don't.
fair.
We want to answer from our movies. You don't answer your movies.
Done.
Oh no.
No! 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 It's... No! Only stupid answers, more like only stupid questions.
Yeah! Well, I'm sorry. Me and Josh were too busy both taking separate trips to Europe, absorbing that culture, to follow up on the fucking minute intricacies of stupid-ass American movies like
Major League 2!
like Major League 2 and Marathon Man.
Marathon Man is... Marathons are stupid, so are half marathons.
Oh.
They're worthless
Oh.
races that nobody should be doing.
Perry does them.
This is why you should not drink Fireball during a Schmoedown match.
It's some real bullshit.
You're so goddamn upset. Fuck. Shit.
Balls.
Losing your advertising on that one.
Give us another match, you sons of bitches, because we're the most entertaining team in the league, goddammit.
We deserve another match.
We deserve all the matches. None of the belts, all the matches.
And none of those little tricks. None of those little tricks with the 5-point question being a crock of shit that no one fucking knows. You didn't know the answer.
You didn't want to know
You
the
didn't
answer.
know. None of you knew.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
trained
know.
for a marathon. Marathons are for
Marathon
cool people.
Man.
Don't leave.
Is it safe
I
in the
go
marathon?
jogging. Whoa, cool. Good for you.
Oh, race you, man.
I don't want to race you. I want to sit on my couch and watch television and movies that aren't Marathon Man and eat Wildberries.
Sci-fi category. Bullshit.
Oh, my face
There you
hurts.
go. That's that. already, buddy. Now I'm scared.
Well, you see that, Ken. I mean, look, the Wildberries, you can tell they're crushed. They're trying to put an entertaining spin on this, but they're very angry. They're very loud. And Only Stupid Answers, I think that they have finally found their place in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, because you don't know how to recover if your first event is a loss. You're like, am I good at this? Should I be doing this as a career? Clearly, they have a whole lot of game, and they proved it here today.
Yeah, I have wig hair on my face. Black curly hair. I'm getting that off now. You know what? The Only Stupid Answers, I think they always seem, they're so nice, and they seem almost generally surprised by what they're able to pull off here, but maybe they could start focusing and look towards the future. Sam and DJ, they do know answers here. They keep coming up with big answers. It's not just one category they're well in. It is a well-rounded performance from them.
And you mentioned very nice guys. I mean, if we've learned anything in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, is that you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. We'll see how their career pans out. As for the Wildberries, look, their merchandise is selling like hotcakes. Started by Ryan in Ohio, and now it's sweeping the nation and indeed the world. Will that trend continue? Do you think Wildberries has one more piece of gas in their tank?
I think they have one more chance to really get serious, maybe get some dark colored jackets that are maybe more business casual, and really get serious about the competition.
More like a Team Action vibe. Well, we are going to say thank you.
Team Action versus the Wildberries.
That is Ken. My name is Mark. Thank you guys for tuning into the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make sure
they wouldn't be able to talk crap to the Wildberries
on iTunes and
they talk crap right back.
Trivia Schmoedown Facebook.
I want to see that happen.
Request to be a
Suits
member.
versus
They'll
Suits.
approve you. You keep it classy in there.
That post-interview, Matt. So good.
So much fun. They're right. They are the most entertaining team in the league.
Other people would argue that Team Action is the most entertaining team in the league. But, I digress. I will say Wildberries is the best. Okay, Makuga, don't get mad at me.
That's the thing, though, is that Team Action is entertaining, but because they're in more of like the serious aspect of it, you can have like the real serious competitors. The Chris Jerichos. They were entertaining because they were, just very degrading, but yet Jericho was the first undisputed champion when the belts came together from WCW and WWF. He was the undisputed champ. But at the same time, you have someone like Shane Helmsley. Hurricane Helmsley? No, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Shane Helms. The Hurricane. He's a superhero. And the Hurricane was fun. He was comic relief. And it was a hurricane, and then he had Mighty Molly. And then they were this superhero team that you wanted them to win every time they came out. They were amazing. Stand back, there's a hurricane coming through. And they were hilarious, but they weren't very good, and they lost a lot of matches. And I think eventually the hurricane turned bad. But either way, that's what the Wildberries are.
Yeah.
They do have the ability to win matches. Obviously, Makuga has proven that he has the ability to win matches.
Yeah, but I think you're right. That Fireball, man.
Don't drink in Schmoedown.
Nope.
It doesn't do well for certain competitors.
No, and especially Fireball. That's way worse than any alcohol.
It's just liquid Big Red. But either way, they ended up... they got close, so it wasn't a blowout by any means. They just got crappy questions. That sports category is now digging through like the more deep cuts. And granted, I would have gotten the Major League on multiple choice, and definitely in the first round with the Danny Glover. I mean, that it's more of like the kid movies that these guys grew up with that they know.
Movies,
yeah. That's what I'm starting to see more pop up consistently, and it makes me happy because all those surface ones, like, I don't know, I have no clue when it comes to the sports movies, and you could tell Dewberry was right there with us. It's like, what team? What team in the whole 9 yards? The whole 9 yards. What is it? The
longest yard.
That one, yeah. The whole 9 yards with the Burt Reynolds versus Bruce Willis. Did you know that the guy in the toupee, that was Bruce Willis the whole time? Anyways, it was a fun match. It was a fun interview. I love the Wildberries. I like Only Stupid Answers too. They're a lot of fun as well. So they can pull some
good ones out there.
But they need to. The Wildberries need to go up against Team Action.
Eventually, they have to make their way through the other competitors first to get to them, because right now, top 10. I have top 10 on the brain, I guess.
Mhm.
Team Action is killing it right now. So,
well, they weren't killing it when they went up against Above the Line.
That's really true. It just really depends on whether they win against top 10.
That's true. But again, like I said in the beginning, nobody was going up against Above the Line in that tournament. So they were just a force to be reckoned with. But I think, a fun match to see would be Wildberries versus Team Action. But would it be more for a crowd pleaser? By all means, with Team Action at the top of their game, they would just knock out the Wildberries.
Expedition match?
Yeah, exhibition.
Exhibition.
Were they going on a hunt?
They're going on a hunt.
Looking for the archaeology.
They're going on an expedition. That's why I like to call it expedition.
Trophy
match.
hunting like Lara Croft.
Exactly.
Indiana Jones smashing up every freaking temple he goes into, trying to find something that ends up getting taken away anyways. Or he loses it. He never ends up with what he's trying to find every single time. I'm trying to think. No, yeah, that's accurate. He loses every single thing he tries to find in every movie. The 3 rocks and the freaking Temple of Doom. He drops 2 into the water and gives 1 back to the people. The Ark ends up getting put away into Area 51, and then the 3rd one, it's the Cup of Christ.
Yeah, but he's always
the Holy Grail.
He's always trying to find stuff so he can put them in museums.
And he's never successful. He's awful at it. But either way, that's our Indiana Jones portion of this reaction. All in all, yeah, I don't even know what we have coming up this week. When's the Star Wars match?
Next week.
Already, man. That's going to be a hell of a match. And then we've got the Spectacular, which we will be present for the Spectacular.
I know, it's soon.
It's really exciting. We cannot wait for it.
And then we've got the Star Wars: The Last Jedi coming out, and we'll be there at the premiere for that in our hometown.
Yeah, our local premiere. It's
not like the Hollywood premiere. I wish, but we'll be at the opening night. There we go. How about that?
And we'll do a video there as well. All in all, you could subscribe.
And you can do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints. We got a Snapchat as well, kind of, sort of. I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out, but do follow us there, or do whatever you're supposed to do with the Snapchats. Send us your snaps, but keep the chats to a minimum. All in all, you can kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going, gets us where we need to go, like a lighter video. That will definitely come in handy, because going to Burbank ain't easy for us here in Tucson. Two twits from Tucson can't tell a rainforest from a goddamn mall toilet. Or is it the other way? Biodome. Anyways, thank you guys so much. And as always, I got a new one. You ready?
Yeah.
This party is over.
Woo!